Oh, yo, yo. What's up, guys? Bros, we're back again doing some more Disco Elysium. In the last one, we got a lot of things done. I don't really know exactly what I could say that we did because it was a lot. I have to load back in to see it so that I could say. So let me do that 1 second. Anyways, how you guys doing? How's everyone feeling? You guys doing good? It's getting long. Apart from that, it was a good day, long day, but good day. Fell asleep earlier. I probably shouldn't have, but tis how it goes when you're 30. Anyways, let's see. What do we have? Okay, yeah, in the last one we found out what Suna was doing at the church. We found some things out about the church and yeah, just little minor things I feel like we got done that will amount to bigger things in the run. But yeah, in this one we're gonna have to keep up with the rave that they're trying to settle in. Oh, you're in Farm Sim too? 22. I've thought about getting Farming Sim. And we got to just do a whole bunch of little things around the city. So we're going to keep doing that and hopefully get back into it. Just waiting on Jordan. But yeah, in the meantime, here, I'll throw it over so you guys can see what we're doing. All right, here we go. We got it for a couple bucks. Didn't they just make a new one? Yeah, do it. Do it. Throw it in there. Let me see what you got. Also, isn't there a new one that they just made? Isn't like Farming Sim 25 or something? Mic is the cord for my mic is trash, so it always disconnects and then it freezes my entire computer every time it does so. Anyways, let's get back into this. I don't know what we have to do. Just so you know. I'm talking to you. Okay. I assume you don't know what to do either.
I don't either. I don't either.
I don't know.
All of those we don't have.
You have to talk louder into that microphone.
All of the things we have to do. We don't have this.
Yeah, we're kind of stuck in a bad situation. I don't know what to do.
This is the night.
Froze, that was weird. Oh, you put it in genre? Okay, cool. The computer's not going to run. No, I understand. I understand. You got anything new, Leo?
Oh, hey, mister. I'm not gonna bother you with a long... Whoa, we're on a...
So no one.
Not everyone, but Titus and his boy. Like what, mister? Oh, that...
Tell you.
Huh. Absolutely nothing.
Oh.
Mr. Dubois, the word in Martinez is a certain police officer is once again happily reunited with his service weapon.
Yeah.
Congratulations, my friend.
Greg.
I prefer my police officers old-fashioned like that, with a gun. You can do so many things with a gun that you can't do without one. Now, what can I help you with?
My gun.
My. She's quite the looker. Tell me, was it difficult to convince the pigs to give it up?
No.
You say that?
I told you she was a piece of work, Harry, but I knew you could handle it. I know my special policeman. Most certainly, Harry. By all means, Great! You want to bounce? Absolutely, Harry. What's on your mind?
That.
Yeah, we don't have Jack talking about. We're on a side quest task.
I don't know what to do.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were...
Rhetoric? We need rhetoric. We need rhetoric. Oh. The barbell. The rhetoric. That's the little girl. To do that. I don't know why it does that every time. Oh, actually.
That or empty them. Have to get Kuno at some point to work with the. Gotta prove our authority to tide it forward.
Yeah, but it's not gonna get us anywhere. We already put one in authority, obviously. And volition. I'll do it. What? No, we don't need... I don't think we should do it in any of these because we can only put 2 skill points in any of these. When these have caps of 5, 6, 5, 7, 5, 5, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. That's what I'm thinking. But I mean, the only other thing would be authority. Or empathy, but...
Said either that.
But we have nothing that gives us authority in our...
You only have things. He's in the we're.
How are we negative inside warfare? On a thought? How the heck are we negative? No. Oh,
Minus,
it's
yeah.
these, yeah. We take those off and we put different pants on. That's electrochemistry. We don't need that. we have that? Conscious. Did we forget it? Oh, that's right. I wonder what it'll do. I don't know. I guess I'll put it in authority and we'll try, but I don't think it's gonna do shit. Like, how much is a skill point? That's what I want to know. And if we should, I feel like if we're gonna do it, we should fail it first.
Locked, we can't fail
It's
it.
a white, no, it's a white
Oh.
trail.
And then it'll... Whatever.
It's gonna be authority. Anything with you?
Looking for something, Hunt? Oh, not much anymore. The strike? I'd have been at it for a... Apples.
Apples. It's exactly the kind of thing you...
Fine. It's not...
Not sheep. Actually, neither ostriches or sheep bury their heads in the sand. It's just a saying.
Whatever. Go back to your college class, Pino. I'm not the only one.
Oh.
Look, I've read books. The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So,
Race is a simplistic means of social classification. The lieutenant tries to remain impassive.
as arbitrary as
Oh.
any judgment, that doesn't make it less of a fact. We all have to use facts. Huh? Once you accept it, you'll
Kinda
get
liking
the
it.
clarity of understanding.
He is comfortable reciting these thoughts. He's spent quite a lot of time meditating on the subject.
So, lately we Occidentals have experienced an unfortunate... The problem? The damn...
Cultural victory? What is this then?
It's true. Also, you need to realize that then... Good. If we...
Lieutenant Kitsaragi's stern expression. Oh no, not too happy.
Not...
Not she. Actually, neither ostrich.
Whatever. Go back to your college. I'm not the only... People who've...
Race is a simplistic means of social classification.
Oh? Go right ahead. You may be a...
Lieutenant Kitsaragi's stern expression. Not a lot of moral fiber on this one yet, he thinks.
I don't know. Oh.
When you said before that you were
Oh.
down with racism,
Oh.
was it meant in
My
earnest?
bad.
Or were you just trying to win his confidence?
I was just trying to convey that I understood the grievance. It was. Relax.
Yeah.
I suppose that's a relief. Just be careful how often you avail yourself.
We know a lie, sire, and it didn't feel like one to us.
And one more thing. As you've seen, these sorts of attitudes are quite common in Martinez. So I expect... I've had this conversation enough times in my life. From now on, I'm going to...
Okay.
Still here. It's like,
Going on strike would put
maybe you should.
The RCM is a self-managing organization that operates on donations. We promote our own leaders.
I don't know. My mother had
It would be
ghost-
like striking against your own mother.
No, your mother. Guess you got a good point.
Yes, but do continue. You were asking about the strike?
Some pretty wild stuff I hear. I've heard talk there's a company rep and they want to keep that money flowing.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side.
Anything else? Us lorry drivers. Not my thing.
He tries his best to look nonchalant.
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal
Relax. He's merely joking.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracks. They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately. We're pals and all, but I can't just freely... Not unless they've a legalized sports equip this rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of.
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks...
Neat. For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry.
We're pals and all?
The man taps his...
What else can we do? I don't know what to do.
Let me see the task.
Oh wait, I said we were gonna fail one guy.
It is such a pleasure to see you again, of it.
Rather. Excuse me. Who? Right?
Hello. Lena and I were just discussing the design of the new trap.
Let's just do this. Might as well.
Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. Hands small enough to fit inside the trap, too. You should ask the
What's that
red-headed
hat?
boy, Kuno.
Oh.
A little hooligan. But what would a child...
Oh, my dear Morel.
Not.
You've been an old man for too long.
Fucking.
Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folk.
Delinquents, my favorite.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please, let us know what...
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place.
After this is your last chance.
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere.
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Morel, it's been fun. Really.
No need to apologize, Gary. You've been more than helpful.
He keeps the language unemotional, but it's in there. This
All right. What cryptids precisely?
we would have to discuss. He wants to say, but decides against it.
Let's do
Since
one.
you've offered to help.
A merged streamer.
Armored streamer
Hey.
just followed.
Thanks for a follow. See my new follow thing. Did you hear the little crow? Message. Anyways. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. We appreciate it.
A willow person. It's a long story. One non-specialist would find rather dull.
I can't wait for that show to come back.
Willow people, not at all.
What are willow?
They're not people, really. Some argue they aren't really animals, as they seem to have evolved directly from trees. They're very, very thin, almost flat
We
in
might be
fact,
able to
and can camouflage themselves
forget some
easily,
thoughts here.
wrapping themselves around trees and blending in with the tree bark.
Real
In
quick.
that way, they're not too dissimilar from the phasmid we're looking for here.
I say we might need to get rid of something here. This one's worth it. We keep healing. The healing's nice. This one's worth it for the money. I feel like this is gonna come in handy in the long run. We haven't used it yet, so we kind of screwed ourselves by learning it. But we need it. This one, 10 cents for every green orb clicked. How many new places do we have? Like, how many more new places can we find at this point?
But it's... I don't know. Everyone.
All intellect? Oh. They gave us +1 on all these to learn. That's worth it for Kitsuragi alone. Learning Cafe rhetoric helps us with conceptualization. Maybe this one? +2 perception? Anyways, let's unlock a new one, alright? Or wait. No, we keep this XP. We're 5 away from a new one, though. Anyways, let's just keep it. Wait.
You probably have. Gary and I painted an entire grove's worth of trees
Sorry,
in
guys, for the little
slow-drying
ad break.
paint. It was a bright
little
lavender
longer than
colour.
15 minutes.
I was hoping one of the willow people would get paint on it and
But
not be
it'll
able
be
to
less
camouflage
frequent.
itself.
For the people that have to watch ads.
After waiting in hiding for hours,
It'll be
I
longer
saw
one
a
time,
figure
but
slip from
every
one of the
30
trees,
minutes, I think, or
a
something.
lavender shadow, dashing through the grove.
I try to make
I
it fair. I
chased it
don't want
with
to
a
make
net.
people like sit through
Not
ads every
very
like 10
elegant.
minutes.
You can't be elegant in the field. And, well, it was faster than me.
Dang.
A lavender shadow.
I know you think we were snacking on fanny mushrooms. It's easier to mock some. Furthermore, I'm not saying it was a confirmed sighting. I'm painfully aware of what goes into verifying
Dang.
such things. There is a serious possibility that
He makes it a real point here to sound falsifiable.
And Lena signing the fact
confirmed.
that
It's 100% verified.
The woman
Okay.
nods thoughtfully. There is some uncertainty in that motion, no?
in the fabric.
Smoothing the fabric like that.
What about the?
Really?
Hey,
Well,
missed good point.
that one's a hoax. Some Seraise rice farmers said many times. It always turns into an argument. I don't want to repeat it.
What if
Rhino, many of them probably are.
Oh.
Statistically speaking,
he believes
about
it?
20% of all cryptids are verified hoaxes.
He's willing to believe
Covering
that they're
falsehoods
hoaxes.
deliberately fabricated to fool the public is just as much my calling as finding new species.
If perhaps slightly less enjoyable.
See, Kim, one of them is
Which
a
one?
hoax. Oh,
The burning
It was a
rhino
hit.
is where they draw the line.
unimpressed. I knew it can't be. What do we? What if it's real? What if you're wrong? What if it's real? I knew it can't be real. I knew it can't be real.
Did you? It is almost as difficult to confirm a hoax as it is to confirm a sighting.
Oh,
No offense, officer, but I'm not much of a pedagogue. I don't know me. I'm not a people person.
I started
Unless you
liking
haven't
that.
noticed.
Oh, anytime, just ask. I know those.
By all means.
Let's talk to Gary before we talk to her because I don't
Always
know
a
if he
pleasure
leaves
to
right
see an
now.
officer of the law. I mean, officers. Not many.
Do you remember how, when we met Measurehead and I said the next racist will... At any rate, this is that racist.
Apologize.
I don't know who that is, but all I meant was there are not many seal. Oh, yes, of course he is.
Sounds like some conspiracy topic. You might return without the lieutenant. For this, your balance organ thinks it's a waste of time.
We won't be able to. We'll never be able to talk to him about that. Frick.
Always
that
a
it?
I mean, officer, I told you.
'Tis true, sire. This man simply did not know what he was getting caught up in.
No.
After all this time with Morale,
Yes, officer?
Okay, that's it. There's nothing else
Oh,
there.
hello,
Damn.
sweetie. So nice
Oh.
to see you again.
That went from like 47 to Morella's back. He has the Terratorn tie. Lena knows Morella's okay, and she's not worried. Okay.
there's really no point in manipulating anyone. You're chummy. Just go on and ask.
Hey, Lena, I really like to hear.
Oh, I'd be delighted.
Is this a cryptid?
No. It's the cryptid.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
Okay, what is the
The
bird?
eight-eyed teratorn, the largest flying avian ever discovered, with a wingspan of 11.5 meters. It was thought to have gone extinct 3,500 years ago. Some even doubted the
That's a
fossils were
huge
real.
bird.
A mutation, they said. Until
Mutation. All of it.
until it was cited by renowned Gottwaldian explorer and naturalist Uwe Plattenkalk in 21.
Uwe Plattenkalk.
This renown
Okay.
seems a bit dubious.
Like that.
Your own catalogue comes up completely empty. But, of course, you are not.
I need to hear about
It
this.
happened on a botanical expedition into the vast and unexplored Oamrau Canyon in southeast Ilmara. Doctor,
Okay, and-
the world's largest canyon system, sweetie. It's a barren waste
What happened?
alone in the blasted desert heat. The doctor wondered. He was lost, without any navigation equipment, and desperately low on water. Every now and then, the bird would dive down to feed on an animal carcass somewhere on the horizon. But by the time Uwe got there, the teratorn had taken off
followed
already,
him?
and the carcass was picked clean.
Yeah.
This happened many times. More like he followed it. A bird that big has many liters of blood in it, and he was dying of thirst. For many days, Dr. Plot, the professor, climbed up there with a rock in his hand. He found.
Watch out.
No way does he kill him.
Then, the teratorn suddenly looked at him. He could see it had 8 eyes, 4 on either side of its skull, like a spider. The bird was controlling his mind. It kept him from approaching. He could step back. Every time he stepped forward, paralysis.
What?
Uwe spent
What?
3 days trying until the bird flew away.
Eh?
Hold on.
How did he, how did
Yeah,
he
how did he?
Teratorn was indifferent to him, as long as he didn't get closer than 2 steps. It even let him feed on some carcasses up there, and the 2 unfertilized eggs it left behind.
Hold up. Can I look at my inventory? No. I want to see this motherfucking skull again. An 8-eyed
Ew.
mine.
No way.
Come on.
Come on.
Yes, way, sweetie. Cryptozoologists have been tracing it ever since, but Wamrau is vast, mysterious, and holds
Modern radar telemetry shows great promise. We will
This one I liked. Not only does it have 8 eyes, and is a living fossil, and the largest bird ever to live, it also does mind control.
Yeah, that's fucking.
He's
I mean,
sincere.
that's crazy.
He likes the audacity of it.
That was last.
Sadly, yes. But there are numerous reports of 8-eyed bird skulls from Ilmara. And then there's the striking resemblance to the Pericarnassian imperial.
Not really. It's just stylization. The way they drew eyes. It's not a zoological drawing.
very, very hard.
This one's very
We're
famous.
making a lot of XP here, though.
Everyone knows it. People will be looking at that tie on you and thinking, that man is into cryptids. So, what else do you want to know?
What's the biggest?
That would be the giant of Kokonur. The giant lives in the most arid parts of the vast Kokonur Desert in South Samara, casting a strange light across the mirage or a psychogenous luminance. No one knows for sure. It is like an awful
What is
mountain
this? What are
appearing
these
from
people
below the
talking about?
horizon and
people do
expanding to
shrooms.
cover almost a third of your field of vision.
These people do drugs.
The towering luminosity of Kokonur is a bad omen in local folklore. Some say it's a fata morgana, others, fate unimaginable.
Who here? No animal can be that large. It's a mirage.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so peculiar. A species surviving at the very limits of scientific law. The giant of Kokonur must be the largest animal the planet can support. There are limits, you see, to how large a metabolism and ecosystem can get. Some say a gravity anomaly below the Kokonur desert might allow the creature to grow to these gargantuan sizes.
Gravity anomaly? Digging it. Digging this parascientific stuff.
Of course.
Real quick, I want to do one thing. I know this makes... You don't need drama. You can do that. Below on it.
Oh, hello, sweetie.
You know, to hell with it.
Of course, officers. Is there a...
So, you know what?
you're
You know
interested in
what?
learning about? Cryobacter catlensis. Yes, a unicellular bacterium that was discovered in one of the northernmost points of Kota on the Boreal Plateau by renowned geologist Caitlin Mijanou. Some 7th bacterial colony Mijanou found had remained alive. Mijanou disappeared shortly after injecting herself with the bacteria she had brought back to study.
Wait, she injected herself?
No doubt, yes. The bacteria had survived in the ice since times immemorial. It is not hard to see where she could have gotten the idea.
She's over here.
It's actually a little hard to see. But do go on.
You mean there's an immortal...
Yes, and she's quite mad, too. After she treated herself with the bacteria, she stopped aging, but also became increasingly eccentric and irascible, so that even her oldest friends were forced to pull away. We can assume that she has been living somewhere in the wilderness for decades now, all alone except for the Cryobacter catlensis coursing through her bloodstream. No. It's the cryptid. The 8-eyed until it happened alone. And he was every now and then, yes, the professor climbed up there.
Watch out.
Then the bird was controlling him. Absolutely, sweetie.
Modern radar telemetry.
This one I liked. Not only does it have...
He's sincere.
Sadly, yes. But there are numerous reports of...
Not really.
Very.
This one's very famous.
Okay, what's the most
gnome
dangerous?
Of Jeroma.
The gnome?
Oh, it is. None of his victims survived.
Okay.
Grieving relatives never even found their bodies because the gnome's venom dissolved organic tissue.
The gnome of whatever dissolves organic tissue.
It was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and a gangly little thing. Quite scary to look at. A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it. It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
Oh! Through suffocation?
If the body of the creature was found, why aren't there detailed illustrations of it in science textbooks, confirming the existence of this very little species?
Yeah.
Alas, the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom. Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature itself.
Yeah.
A poetic end, perhaps, but a real loss for science.
Oh.
Alas. Always alas,
Crazy.
and then it was gone. Isn't that overly convenient?
I understand your skepticism, but that's what happens with things that are rare and stand out. Their disappearance is most memorable, and they are least likely to be found. The gnome.
Oh, I'm gonna read it.
Oh, yes. It was a couple of it still took.
If the body of...
Alas, instead.
Alas, always sure. A perfectly good explanation. It dissolved in its own venom. Go on then. Ask about more gnomes or whatever.
He's like, yeah. Alright, motherflower. You right. Whatever you say, Big Nar.
What an interesting question. And the answer is yes, there are.
Of course.
Of course.
All
there are.
fairy tales have someone or something invisible in them. Okay, I won't spoil your fun.
It's the Col de Mama d'Aqua.
What?
Its name means thin whisper of sound, and that's precisely what it is. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. The Col de Mama is very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
Kola Mama Dakwa can also be translated as a whisper light and low.
Yes, that's another translation, although the low part is a little ironic. The Col de Mama d'Aqua makes, or rather is, such a high-pitched sound that other animals, including humans, can't hear it. It could be everywhere all of the time, and we wouldn't know.
Fine, I'll bite. How can
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle that emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory.
What the hell is a corpuscle? Could be here.
Yeah. It could be. As I said, it could be everywhere.
What evidence?
Plenty. It's the evidence that led to its discovery.
Uh-huh.
In the
Could it
20s,
be
a group of
that
Areopagite
lack of sound
ornithologists
area?
In the church?
scientists who study birds were
That'd be
trying out a
crazy.
new recording technology for capturing sounds outside the range of human hearing. When playing back recordings they had made in the foothills of the Ea mountain range, they noticed certain anomaly. The scientists soon discovered they could track and even predict what appeared to be feeding. They realized that they had discovered a new species and called it the Col de Mama d'Aqua. They grew quite obsessed with these little birds. Even though they couldn't see them, they could distinguish sequester, time,
This entire
just
scene
can.
is your mom.
Those are but
It's
some
you
of the
back-
Mama d'Aqua they
Face
follow
with that lip.
individually.
That is fact. Why is
That is a sad story. A group
Why is
of
the Mama D'Aqua
university
scared?
students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project. They tried to
Extinction.
communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match.
They cancel each other out.
Oh, two sound waves at the same frequency. Makes sense. You won't be able to hear each other.
Exactly. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well,
What?
they wiped out most of the population.
What?
Great regret washes over her. A wending cloth.
After that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have been recordings of
Never
anomalies
guess, not
similar
new.
to those spotted
You're
in
just
Ea.
Someone
Thought it was new.
from down the road.
It's impossible to confirm the
lake that
presence
they went
of
swimming
any
in last
stable
week.
Col de Mama d'Aqua population.
Of course. A common thread in these. Disappearance and unfalsifiability. I like the story, though, man.
I'm glad you did, dear. What about what? Of course, dear.
Any new?
Always a pleasure to. I mean, officer.
Nope.
Hello, officer. I
Nothing
think.
new. Okay. Anything new here?
Again?
What if we put on a spirit of the corpse? An authority. What's shivers? Tune into the city. Do we need that? We don't need to tune into the city right now. But I want a spirited core. Visual calculus. Let's do that.
Again?
Nope.
Yes? What is it?
Nope. Come here, boy.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are
Let's see.
still here.
See what he's got to say here. Sorry, I'm just. Oh. Okay. We'll do one.
I don't want to hear. Jack.
That's only because
No.
all this stuff happened.
No.
Look.
No.
We got a whirl die.
No. We had that from
No.
the lady. It's the die that we had.
No, it's not. It's from the game. The
I wanna
game
hear it.
board.
I said that we need to level it up.
It's from the game board
I
that
said
I
we should
bought.
level it up.
Anyways,
As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing,
does this look familiar?
drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar? You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men, sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time.
Oh.
Huh? You got a
Oh.
problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
No, I got drunk.
No.
So drunk, I drove my car into the city. I don't give a shit either, just like you. No, I'm also a big fan of beer and jerking off instead of helping people. I have a beer problem, but not a problem with beer. I also have
2.
no idea how to do my job, like you.
2.
Is that authoritative?
No, I'm not a big fan of beer. I'm also.
No, I'm also a big fan of beer. And
You saying we don't
Yeah.
help people?
Yeah, because you don't.
I've been
What you been
doing
doing?
this job
You
for
sitting in
10
here drinking.
years.
You've been doing it for the past 2 days.
Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
man died.
Who killed him?
They don't know, man. They weren't here.
You talking
We
about
had
those
3
guys.
shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffiti removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a
Oh.
rape victim.
Oh.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick.
Wait. So what? What do you want from me? It's not about who did it. It's about the victim. She needs help. Someone's been raped. She needs counseling. We need to talk to her.
Hold on. It's the first one.
Yeah.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. He got it. He's going to give it up. But on
Gotcha,
his terms.
motherfucker. Oh, sorry.
You want to
Gotcha,
help
guy.
her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her, but you treat her with respect.
Uh-huh.
If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain,
That is, you could
buddy.
suck my big fat.
What is her name?
Yeah.
Glacia, I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags. A
Oh.
real pretty one.
She's the girl on top of the thing.
Silvery jumpsuit, blonde.
Trying to talk to her.
That's I'm on due with an O-U.
When did, what's her relationship?
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship.
Oh.
He raped her. That's their relationship.
My bad, my boy.
My bad.
You're right.
It's like
I'm,
that
that was a.
karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
When did it
We
happen?
did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
It would help if we establish a timeline.
Yeah.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know.
Here you go, boss.
Okay. What is
I know
your-
her.
How well do you know her?
Oh.
A small twitch in the corner of Kim's mouth. He has a hunch about what knowing means.
They be knowing each other. You know what I'm talking about?
Well enough, Copper.
Oh.
We party. She's been here for a few months.
Did
He tries to make
know.
it sound real casual, but the muscles on his neck tighten.
But she's not from
You mean
around.
Revachol? Nah. She's an immigrant. Or a drifter of some sort. Been staying here over the winter.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all.
Why are they all?
Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent.
You said you party?
What do you think I meant?
Frozen.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, we don't need. I mean, they were. Close.
No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick
Okay, my
away.
boy. I don't want the deets. I just want you.
He's
right.
doing a good job here. A commend.
What do you think I meant? Yeah, we did them. What's God damn it?
I'm going back there.
Get it? What do
Do
you
all
think
three.
I meant? Yeah.
Why do you keep doing? Just
Because
do
I
all.
like to know.
Damn it. What do you? Yes.
Three.
Yes. And no. Got something to say about it? God damn it.
Okay. I think
You
I know
don't
her.
know her. Good boy. You don't know. Not the way I do. Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
I don't give a damn. Sorry. This dude thinks he's hardcore. I got a
Yeah,
gun,
for
my
real.
boy. You don't know. I'll whip it out on your ass. I got that thing
I'm
Behind
an
on.
officer
the
of
dock workers,
law.
you see 2, maybe 3
Oh.
bushes grown into a single thicket.
Perception. We have
How
negative
many
2.
glasses?
We have -2 perception because of the damn. Hold on. Slowly going. That's -1. Perception. We don't have any boots.
Behind the dock, you see 2, maybe
Okay.
3 bushes
Okay.
grown into a single thicket.
Okay.
Over a period of nothing.
Oh!
Just black tangles like the hair of an old
What do we
woman.
need?
Motionless.
Perception?
The wind in the yard doesn't reach the hawthorn, nor does the light come in from this window.
Edit.
We got done dirty.
Behind, you see 2, maybe 3 bushes. Nothing. As before. Just black.
What's this weirdo cop doing?
I think he's trying to find
That's
their
some
donuts in our box.
bukkake. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
But
because they like to sniff around in there.
He's just trying to sound clever. He has no idea what you're looking for.
Oh my
Nor do you
god, we need to send
yourself.
them.
we'll talk to the.
Hi again, gendarme.
Oh, can we?
Maybe it's in our tasks.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Go upstairs and knock on door number 3. Yep, let's go.
Oh, he's gone.
Ah, that was
Here,
it.
here he's gone. Is this door number 3?
The door is closed.
Who is it?
Oh. They party.
Tired. Controlled.
This is the police. Can we come in?
Yeah.
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere.
Oh, we're gonna snoop. Honey. Hold on. Hotel bill calculation.
Four months.
Why?
Oh no, can't go that way yet. Really?
Huh?
What?
This medicine cabinet
Yo,
is
is
full
it?
of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other.
Medication
There's
first,
also a
right?
toothbrush
Yeah.
somewhere. Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid. It's been used, but not for scrubbing blood off towels. It's clean of chemical odors too. Just some dried toothpaste on the handle.
Anything of note?
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads Nacra. Nacra. This is used to treat opioid overdoses. Always handy to have around.
It's that unusual shaped nasal spray.
What should I say?
That one.
You
Give it to yourself.
The lieutenant glances at the rows of pills. Then at the... You could say he's on the lookout. Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotvaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little...
Before we do that, I just want to make sure that we get exactly it. I don't want to mess this up.
Electric.
There's like gloves I can wear.
This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs. A bright orange bottle with peptide stamped on it. In sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic. It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about psychological disorders. But what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed.
Adderall. That's Adderall. That's Adderall. Dextroamphetamine.
Peptide. A euphemism for pharma.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking
No. You shouldn't have told him about it. Why would you tell him about it? We're not taking the speed. Close the cabinet. We're not taking the speed. Close the cabinet. It's a red check. Don't do. Walk away from this. Got some pale legs.
Give me pants. Oh
Please
my god,
make
we're
us wear
so
pants.
bad. Where are our pants? What?
This medicine cabinet is... There it is. The orange sun wearing blister pack. Silently, the bottle slides into your palm.
Oopsies.
Then, as you turn into your pocket, feels so sleek and beautiful. You got it. Here comes the afterburner. Time to become a super detective again.
Time to become a super detective again. That's not that bad. Like, it's horrible. I should not be justifying our uses of drugs, but...
But, like... Good. What?
What's the difference between this and this? One is straight speed, one is prescription speed. Crazy. That's crazy. Alright. 10 cents. That has been hastily made. The window.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
Why is this one pristine and the other one messed up? Why did you replace it?
Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no... Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
Looks like it, yes.
Oh, the floor mat moved. Oh! Was that the way to go outside?
Yeah.
Okay. Instrumentals. He knows exactly the time. There's another door.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air. You catch a single white flower between your fingers. The rest fly off into the wind.
Maybells. Okay.
It's a Maybell. The young woman looks at the Maybell in your hand. Just a glance. The lieutenant gives you.
Okay, that was an accident, but we'll take that.
Welcome to the roof.
Her hair is still slick from the shower. Below her silvery jumpsuit.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Nice view you
It's
got
much
here.
nicer now.
Where the dead body used to hang. Clearly visible from the roof.
But she called.
But no longer.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
I don't think.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
It has.
It has.
They also say it's why the cleaning lady quit.
Oh.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I see you've
bad.
already met my colleague.
I think that was the best
Have
way
I
to go.
ever?
But
Have you grown accustomed to your role as a police officer? Like riding a coppercycle.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
What could she be thinking of? It's hard to say. It's like she's disappointed this wasn't about more entertaining matters.
first one.
Clausier Amon.
Same name that Titus gave you. Her birthmarks also signal Oranje. You don't know why, but Oranese girls tend to come speckled with them.
Are you from
Right, sir. Vredefort.
Wasn't the tattoo on the hanged man an Oranese map of the waterways? The thought begins to form in your head. Then
That's crazy.
dissipates. Something for later.
A bad memory.
The Republic of Oranje is a democratic nation on the
Money.
Muini Isola, north of here,
Love that little
over the sea and across the vale. It is one of the 6 major Occidental nations to hold stake in the continued occupation of Revachol, the coalition. People consider it a reasonable superpower. They will make you into a fiscal colony, divert your natural resources, hold patents, and
Understood,
shares,
miss.
but they won't.
Of lilacs and lightning. Parks, glass. Duraluminium. Vredefort.
What's so bad about
Nothing. If you're no longer there.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
Okay, sounds like it.
Something stupid. Oranese lit.
Literature?
Oranese literature.
Ah.
It's what I studied at the university. Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national.
What about Revacholian literature?
Huh.
People sometimes
Oh, we have
reveal
another
things about themselves when they discuss such matters.
Must be from what we wear.
Back to you.
No. Revacholian lit is about how magnificent and serious Revachol is. It's about how you have to save the world. That's just a phase the Revacholian hero goes through.
Oh.
She seems quite relaxed for a victim of assault. But, of course, what seems should not be your priority.
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
No. I'll show her some money.
It's not very cool. But
No,
what
we're
can-
showing her some money.
nothing cool. I've made more money by just being than I have with Oranese lit.
Being
Many
what?
things. A roller skating instructor, a secretary.
Oh.
Miss Oranje at 37.
Of course she won a beauty pageant. She's very symmetrical.
Okay.
I'm afraid you can't.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline ticket.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
But why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river. Look, officers, I like this place, but I don't want to be stuck wandering the city like a ghost after being robbed of my travel documents.
Why?
I don't want to become an indentured servant in a brothel on Boogie Street.
Darcy.
And I don't want my relatives to pay the ransom.
There are plenty of other reasons for hiding your documents from the law.
But that's not why you hid it. Though.
It's also why I hid it.
Why, yes.
I'm an unpopular girl. The kind of hurry where you can't afford to not find your documents. But don't worry. This has nothing to do with your investigation.
How do you know that?
I would love to change the subject. It's not important. Unless I'm some kind of suspect.
No, we've just come to talk. We don't want to piss off Titus.
Phew.
How do I know you?
If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than...
She seems to be telling the truth.
Okie dokie.
If any of this made her nervous, it certainly doesn't show in her expression or her movements.
The record. So official.
Nice room you
Yeah.
got.
It's pretty deluxe.
What are you doing?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying?
About 4 months.
Dang.
I came in
The bills downstairs concur.
here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol.
Here on all three.
Came to see the new world.
This is by far not the only reason she's here. She isn't overtly hiding it either.
What happened to the old New
It
World?
turned out to be a Zarath-infested third world.
Called Ilmara, and it didn't. Even after the Mesk colonized it 7 ways from Sunday, it's an industrial powerhouse.
It is.
The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook.
Thank you. I've put a lot of...
Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachol, but you should still reprimand her.
With money, sir. It's not exactly the anti-star size caboodle I intend for it to be one day.
The Anti-Star is, or was, a Vespertine rock and roll star who liked to do drugs. He did so many drugs,
Oh
he
my
eventually
God.
mutated into a corpse.
He died.
Comes in handy when you've done too many
Is that something that happens to you often, miss?
Better safe than sorry. Oh, yes. One of my... Like, not being able to stay up for 36 hours. Not being happy. It cures those ailments. It's just a merit speed molecule, basically. Very funky. Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
They tell us.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
It is actually.
Actually, it's evening, man.
Is it? It is evening. Time flies, man.
So,
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
By him, she must mean the...
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
Oh.
By they, she means...
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit.
What?
Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Warming them.
No, what did know? What do you know?
We partied.
Wait, partied.
a lot of partying.
From Titus. About her and Titus's relationship. That's where you heard it.
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that. Oh, it is.
What did you do when you...
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically.
What with these people?
We had that effect on each other. We made...
What else?
Stimulants.
Oh.
Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed.
Or feelings
It's
involved?
quite the combination. We also had sex.
That's what I want to... We need to know.
A little. The drugs were good enough, and...
How did you two meet?
So maybe Hardy just did it out of revenge.
Downstairs. At the bar. He was on some sort of assignment.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that. I'm 89% sure. You know how it is.
Do you?
Actually, I don't.
Maybe you don't.
There are numerous cigarette burns on those silvery scales.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium not raped here.
What does that mean?
Basically saying that she was not
need a
raped
serious-
because she was on a lot of drugs at the time, so...
It sounds like something happened and you don't want to acknowledge it.
Let me make this 100% clear then, officer. I was
know what you're
not
talking about.
sexually assaulted. We partied. Yes. We made balloon animals, drank lemonade, inflated a bouncy castle.
Yeah, I love that too. We frosted the glasses, I unwrapped my bike, there was a petting zoo with little white...
I would like it to have been that way.
How was it?
We drank, sir.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed
You're
also.
lovers?
I guess you can say that, yes. A bit.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs.
When was this?
A month ago?
Okay.
Something like that. Oh, yes.
What was it?
I've had a great view.
Must have been hard.
From the
Yeah,
roof.
all the time.
A bitter cringe. He takes a small step closer.
You called us, the RCM.
She's the caller.
Yes.
I knew it.
Jackpot.
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Ravachol, miss.
Before we go on.
Because I couldn't handle it anymore. None of these people called. He just kept hanging there. Then they started stripping him. I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little. With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
How does she know how to do all
So,
this?
she's God's mystery foam cutter.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Jigsaw falling into place. This is satisfying. Good catch.
For real.
I appreciate the symmetry.
Me too.
Still, that's pretty clever tampering.
Yeah, for
Simple
real.
and clever. Crossing the lines like that.
Thanks.
She looks a bit like a little girl who's just been complimented.
I go
I
through all
don't
the
know,
trouble.
sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say...
Thank you for making the call, miss.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, you'd still be hanging there.
What can you tell me about
I'm
him?
sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing...
I know it's difficult, miss.
Okay.
We can return to it later.
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
We're learning.
And his role in this strike was...
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military. Worked for Wild Pines. And against the union.
I told you.
We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
So how did the Hardy...
They're frequent guests. Downstairs, they have a booth for union members.
And how did you
Over
meet?
drinks. It's been a long...
Did you party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but...
I have.
Which one?
Which ones, sir?
Oh.
I don't remember precisely. Titus,
Okay, my
obviously.
girl.
But as I said, it's been
It's
a
time
long
to-
winter.
You've been hoeing. Thank you for telling
She
me all.
breathes a silvery sigh.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
That's something else.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
What is this flower?
She looks at the dried petals in your palm. Chipped white polish covers the nail. It's long and sharp, like a mini dagger. The petal.
Pretty. Looks like a dried maybell. Is that the one you caught? Sambo style?
What's
A
Sambo?
martial art, sir.
Samurai boxing, or Sambo. Graceful martial arts stuff. Sambo style implies stealth and cool.
Yeah, what was it there?
Why was there a flower on the roof? I don't know, officer. Because of the
She looks chipped white.
pretty. Looks like a dried maybell. Is that the one you caught? All right. I like it sudden. Yes, you're just one room away. There.
Good, yes. This means she could have heard something. Like what you were doing before you blacked out.
You do not need to know that. What you need is to ask normal police questions. Like,
Quick, say something professional.
Wait, what?
I'm turning around.
Ah. Yeah.
Just leave.
Volition. Yeah, we got a skill point.
Why not? I'll be here until 11.
What is
Please
this?
leave by 20.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
I don't know, Lieutenant Yefreiter. It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue key. I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case.
For real.
The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
The main investigation and the door below are merging into stereo windows. I could say something, but I'm not going to because I don't gloat.
I hate it when that happens.
It's barred from the inside. Sounds like it's heavy. Must be something valuable inside to go through the trouble of...
Heart attack.
Yeah.
So.
Put this on, that. Nothing for physical strength, right? Physical instrument.
The same small, heavy door. No lock
I don't-
in sight.
Doing? Oh, he's talking to us. Where?
Right there. Oh, we can only wear one of them.
Yeah.
The same small, heavy door.
No.
No lock
No.
in sight.
They didn't do anything
We
for
needed
us.
something like that.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. Nothing will make them respect the
Yeah, half the reason
RCM,
they go
but
up
it
there.
will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
How did she tell us all?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
Sure, she had to lie. I
If
wouldn't
not
know.
you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
Thumbs off here.
You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things.
I agree.
The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon enough.
Did we party with this girl? I just thought about
I don't know.
it. Is that why?
Windows replaced? For a shoot?
No. I'm just saying, is that why we were super messed up on the floor?
A mirror hangs on the bath.
And we can't go in. Okay, so now we go down to the Titus. Oh.
Again? I can't.
Oh, what? Can't talk to you.
My good
The
sir,
clowns are
you
still
lied.
hanging around. What is it now?
Lied.
So you lied,
For the
huh?
law.
Lied.
Fuck! I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
For the record,
Wow.
Titus Hardy
Wow.
did not explicitly specify
Wow.
the victim as a whore.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz.
Yeah.
He wretched.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the trauma.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch.
This is a diversion.
All of y'all had sex
Stay
with her and
on
don't want to
track.
hear it. Cut the
Lawman.
bull.
I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you.
I didn't
And
push.
you went and pushed her. I am gonna
hit you. Duh.
Titus Hardy.
Oh.
Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
When she's angry,
my God.
she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hip.
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the...
This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters, a mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point, you don't need to.
You
you
think
guys-
we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only one.
Actually, there are a few. Crypto analyst, radio officer.
Yeah, like you have one. Smart ass. We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works?
Understood? You've listened in on their communications.
How long?
How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swingless.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
One of you is doing.
It's not advanced.
Oh,
You just
him.
hold up in a coop
That
all
ain't.
day, writing down.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff.
So what's on
What's
this thing?
on it? We call it the door gun, a mega mix.
Now that is intriguing. You had me at door gunner.
Did they give it to
Where
us?
can I live?
Working on it.
I'm sure we can find a tape player.
Where can I listen to this?
Yeah, play it with your ass.
I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not a problem.
You're
Why'd
right,
you make me say that?
Sorry.
We have
It's
it.
too broken.
Because it's on there and you were gonna probably click it anyways.
I wasn't.
Oh, really? You always
You
click
don't
it.
care about evidence. The fuck are you?
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucked.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to...
There's a lot of questions. If you ask them now, they'll just keep bringing up the tape. Listen to it.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
I don't know. Listen to it.
You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder. Yeah? What about it? You do that.
Nothing. You're a douche. You're a dick. Anyways, sorry. I don't like this dude. Somebody needs to.
Behind the door, you see 2, maybe 3 bushes grown into a single. There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches, light yellow, fading with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket, hanging from it, a bronze key. Someone hid the key in the bush and attached a yellow ribbon to make it easier to find.
Ah.
It's close enough to the latch up there. One can slide it open.
Huh? I'm not your janitor, cop.
If he says it's there, it's there.
And I need the fatty to get his feet.
God damn it, Dennis. You know I keep...
Sorry, fucko. These guys won't help you. Looks like you're gonna...
I'm gonna end.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch, and slides it across the table. The key is brass. Workshop spare is etched into its bow. The old man closes the window and...
Come on, man. We were just having some fun.
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Oh. Yes, sir.
Don't thank me. I don't give 2 shits about your key.
Fair enough. All right, let's go.
I didn't even know it was there. Boys, no idea.
Never even seen it. Someone must have hidden it there before this room became our place.
It could open the door in the kitchen. The blue door.
It's worth a try.
She on our side a little bit?
I've got nothing to say.
I've got nothing to say to you.
You see a heavy steel door. It could be connected. The key fits the dimple lock. It takes a bit of effort. The darkness before you.
All right.
All right. Flashlight. Okay. Also, Franco, Elysium. Pinballs, what do I? Paintballs. $5.
Over there, in the corner. Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Lit. A phrase almost synonymous with the Insulindian pinball scene. Any pinball scene, really.
The pinball machine. Gordy's Goats. A classic. A little. Ah, great.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the goal. Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready.
Wow.
Above the painting of a mustached man climbing a hill, a column reads, inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Windy. The Mesk legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people. The theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats, and the peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small areas around the playfield represents Gordy's climb, places he was said to have camped, which the goats indeed. Think of them as balls.
Okay, Buck.
It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty soon you're able to keep 3 goat. Go, Fingerboy.
I feel sorry for the goats. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
Wait.
The kind of a guy who uses the word savages a lot when recounting his travels. A masked nationalist. An avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent.
Oh. Human.
He also hid his wife and kids.
Oh.
Other people's kids too. Sometimes pets. Hateful little. But you seem to be having fun.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly goats are flying all over the board. And although a few plummet to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3. Suddenly, A special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go.
Concentrate name.
Maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. Tiny hammer shatters something inside the machine. Something glass. An ampoule?
What?
The words "pale rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with...
Congratulations. This is where the game ends. It's a cheap way of getting more money.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually... This can be navigated. The balls leave almost imperceptible. You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat... You're in a perfectly balanced system, where neither you nor the pal is able to get the upper hand. This could go on forever.
I've seen it before. Played it too. You will eventually make a mistake and then it's all over.
I'm bad at ball games. I forgot that I threw the other one in the river.
With automation-like precision, you keep the final goat ball in play, reacting to the tiniest stimuli, floating in the flow state.
That's
the fog is
crazy.
clearing, and suddenly, the old gaudy ball is lit.
Huh?
A panel opens up at the top of the playfield, and a new ball charges downhill. It's larger than the goats and matte black. Cornelius spell the white letters running across the equator. So violent is its descent, it immediately knocks the last goat into the abyss. Then proceeds to bounce all across the board, as if carried by some demonic otherworldly inertia. High score, announce the speakers, and the whole machine lights up. Then the flippers retract, leaving a perfect opening for the gaudy ball to join the goats backstage. Cornelius.
That's amazing.
I think I won.
You didn't just win. No one I know has ever beaten Gordy's goats.
We beat
That is
that
a
with the-
monumental achievement, detective.
We had 14%.
Congratulations, Your Highness. That was really impressive. The machine needs a good service before anyone else can even attempt it again. Yes. Good times.
Once again, the machine becomes one.
Wow.
The machine. All these mesmerizing machines, just waiting to be plugged back in and play.
Yeah.
Feels like it might jump back to life any moment, the lights illuminating the white-robed woman.
Some kind of inane pinball theme.
Diora was one of the 3 crown cities of the DeLorean. The Lieutenant grimaces, looking at the machines.
No, I love it. I love pinball.
He doesn't.
You can't fire them up. They're broken. Only that one...
What a dumb name. Royalist Pinball. If they weren't broken, he would kick one of these machines about now.
I'm doing this.
Kim, Pinball, Kitsuragi. Exactly. That's what he's known as. His reputation precedes him.
He's...
You're Kim Pinball.
So now he remembers. Fine, I'm Kim Pinball Kitsuragi.
We should have had this
aka
conversation before we won.
Kimball. You remembered. Congratulations. No human being should. It is a game that requires no skill and a childlike affinity to flashing lights. It is lame. I am not called Pinball. It was used to taunt me. Fine. I was a juvenile police officer for over 15 years.
What's he doing?
It's how I started out in the RCM.
Okay.
It was not okay. I needed to become a pinball champion. I trained for 9 months. The job was successful. End of story. That time is over now. I was already a 38-year-old man. It was unbecoming, as was playing pinball.
Wait, so that's why you
It's
didn't...
best if you handle the juvenile delinquents.
You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
Not only to you, I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi to everyone.
Okay, fine.
Whatever.
This small elevator is dimly lit by smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the maintenance card under the control panel reads, last ma-
That it does. I say, let's brave it.
Wait.
What, in the future?
No, it was maintained in 88 of the previous century.
Not really safe.
No, I think the bureaucrats just for that it does. At the end of the last century. Look on the bright side. If it fails, we will only...
It appears this whole enthusiast. There are large rectangular buttons.
Monter, descendre,
descend, and an international. A small steel plaque reads Halter 800. Halter is a Konigsteiner lift company who went out of business a long time ago.
Seems like a small freight elevator for transporting machinery. For that, it's...
Alright, let's go up and then we'll end. We'll look around. Oh, there's her apartment. Oh, what's up? Bunny was here the whole time. Hey, Bunny. Have a good night. We're about to go to sleep too. I'm about to end it here in like a minute. Empathy and hand-eye empathy.
And hand.
We need the
We
empathy.
have a lot of empathy.
No, we need it for Kuno.
So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the...
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe? Looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it...
A creak.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works.
Remember the dice maker?
Ah.
Then that means...
One was once the East...
Ah, yes, as the novelty dice makers said. This has absolutely nothing to do with the case, I'm sure. But I do like a nice little...
But then, it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection.
If that's true, then our cafeteria manager is not going to like it. He does not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part of a neighborhood ghost.
Stupid superstition. But still, it would be interesting.
Yeah, it would. It is a... Oh, footprints.
You clearly see footprints in the...
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new. 3 weeks maximum from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1.
This is so good it makes him forget the whole...
It was a stereo investigation after all. It has now converged with our main investigation, adding a new fact to consider.
Okay, what does
It
this
means
mean?
someone snuck through what seems like a secret route, behind Classius' room, in the recent weeks. This may prove to be significant.
Have a closer look.
Large prints, most likely made by Boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than Vamp. The soles have left the pattern. Uniform. One person has been here. This print is unlike one left by a regular worker boot. It is not a brand sole. Shoe size is 41 to 42, maybe 43. It could be a large-footed woman or a small to average-footed man. This is, unfortunately, the worst, most vague shoe size there is.
The size looks about the same, actually. They're not the same shoe, but they could be the same person. Between that and that.
The elevator and the bar door.
No, these little horizontal lines are different. They look custom-made to me, or some kind of...
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross. You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman writhing inside, bathed in drug sweat and dirty linens. Bottles lie around everywhere.
Or is this where Hardy was?
You can barely see through. Better not to jump to sensationalist. The footprints on the floor, however. Definitely.
You lean closer to the peephole instinctively. I bet they're doing something. This is the inside of the barred door you've seen before.
Unless we veered off into a folded M dimension, I'm expecting to step out on the roof.
Folded M dimension. A reference to the popular science fiction series, In System. Look who's in a good mood suddenly. And read
Unbar or
science
leave
fiction.
Why?
What if he comes up there and tries to kill her? Oak gave him access, barred the door. Things be happening because we do stuff. I'm just saying.
I guess.
He's very angry. Oh.
We have 3 skill points. Holy shoot. Alright. Let's unlock this. I say we do Kingdom of Conscience. Figure out what the hell that is. We get rid of what?
Add another.
No. We have to get rid of something. This? Yam Le Million? It ain't really doing for us. No.
Why do we have this stuff?
I don't know.
It's minus hand-eye coordination and minus authority. I'm sorry.
We don't need either one. We don't need either one right now. Until we do. I don't know. Okay. On that note, I think we go ahead and call it. So, save the game. Alright. Thank you guys, friends, everyone that's come through and stayed here and hung out for a little bit. We're gonna go to sleep now. It's been fun, it's been good, but it's late. So, we got a lot done in this one. We're actually progressing a lot. Thoughts are coming at us. We're making lots of money. We no longer need to pay for our night stay at Whirling and Rag, so we won't be doing that much anymore. So we'll slowly be able to accrue and keep this money. So tomorrow we'll continue more, figure out some more of this mystery and keep this game going. But for now, we're going to sleep. So see you guys in the next one. Good night. Bye.